So the first thing is Kaylee and Madison were apparently sleeping in the same bed. And we found out that Kaylee and Madison were sleeping in Madison's room. Okay. So that doesn't sound too different. It's like, okay, so two girls want to sleep together. They're best friends and, they're besties from, childhood. So, all right, whatever. But here's the thing too, that's even more interesting, is that even though they were sleeping in Madison's room, it was Kaylee of the two girls that received the most amount of stab wounds. It was Kaylee, which seems to indicate that the Unsub, the unidentified subject, was looking specifically for Kaylee. That Kaylee was probably the primary target. And we found out, too, that they were sleeping on I believe, the third floor of the house. But Ethan and Xana were sleeping on the second floor. Interesting. So now the idea and the possibility is that Ethan and Xana were killed accidentally when the Unsub was looking for apparently Kaylee, where the Unsub entered Ethan and Xana's room and then maybe found like, oh, wow, this is not them, and they spotted me. So in order to keep everything hush-hush, they need to go too. That may actually be a more plausible possibility, that the Unsub was looking specifically for Kaylee. It's all really confusing of course, the motive, but also the sequence of events. And that's something the police don't have at all either. They're just completely gone on this. They have no sequence of events. They don't even know who was killed first, really, or how the Unsub got in even. I mean, that is just so beyond confusing that the police still don't even have that type of critical information. How did this guy get in? You have no idea. No idea. I mean, like nothing? Shoe print? Fingerprints? There's so many possibilities of proof of how someone got in. Also, any type of oddity, such as, oh, well, this window was left open. Well, maybe he got in that way. There's so many possibilities of evidence that can point to how the Unsub got into the house. And just completely, no, we don't know. No idea. They're completely clueless. Now, it's also being said by neighbors that the front door was left open that morning. So now it's like, oh boy, did the Unsub go in that way? Or maybe come out that way now? And when the media brought that up to police and asked if you know that, they were like, oh, well, no comment. It's like, dude, we're giving you information here. Do you know that? Because this is critical for you to know in order for you to investigate to find out what really happened.